Welcome to Cure Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie and I am live from my fish room right now and very happy to be here. Very happy. Click. Oh, I got new bells and whistles and I don't know where they came from. Oh, it says I got a thumbs up. 3 people watching already. Woohoo! And I don't think that I have my chat up. Where's the chat? There it is. Aha! Bunny Viper's in the house. Hello, Fishy on Tanktics. Why are we always yelling? What is going on? I'm still offering my service as mod for Reptales when you take it over. Thank you. I'm gonna since we're talking about some things because Mike's going through some stuff now, and we might want him to focus on the reptiles. I'll be lurking. Have to run. All right. I will see you, Bunny. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Hey, Melvin. If you guys in the chat could test my visual and audio and let me.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
How was that? Was that okay? Now, I do have a question. Can you hear me singing in the background? I hope not. I'm pretty sure I have those things on mute, but oh my gosh, right before, look who's in the chat. Whip it good. Okay, get tanked. I have a shirt that says get tanked. I think that's so funny. Kenny's in the house. Dennis is in the house. Hello, hello. T-Go Shelby K. Hey everyone, did I say that right? T-Go Shelby K. That's what I say anyway. Jenny Lynn. Okay. So while my intro is going on, you can't hear me, right? I'm going to have to go back and listen to a replay because I'm singing my little heart out. Good. Thank you, Lucky. Hey, Lucky. All right, here we go. Scotty the Fish Freak. Thank you, Scotty. Q, did you say that your daughter's singing? Yes. Oh, phew. Good, because I don't sing like my daughter. My daughter sings very well. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to the, is it 2 weeks? I gotta look at my, I get so excited because it's like almost here. 1, 2, okay, technically 3 weeks. How many sleepovers? How many sleepovers is it until it's time for the Keystone Clash? I'm excited. We're gonna have food, fun, and fellowship. We have so much food, fun, fish, and fellowship. I gotta add the fish. Oh, and I want to remind everybody, Friday night, we got a reptile stream called Reptales, where there's a small crew of us that entertain guests and take questions and answers about anybody who's thinking about getting reptiles, has reptiles. And we're interviewing some very experienced breeders and keepers, and we're just having a blast. Having a blast. Hey, 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 Susie, you're a little low on volume. Let's see if it's this. Can you hear me now? Because I'm whispering in my mic. Oh, I'll be there, Master Aquatics. Also, Eduardo. Let's see the mic. It says I'm going to switch the mic over. And now switch it back. And you tell me if that helped at all. Because I don't want to be low. But I want to know that this is working. Oh, I got a fan right on it. That's no bueno. Hey, how do I turn my fan off? he go? I pushed a button. Oh no, I pushed a button. I pushed the wrong button, guys. I don't know what that was. But you gotta let me know about my volume now. Alishan's in the house. Get the car fixed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got my car fixed. Corner of the radiator blew apart. Exploded, something weird like that. Then I had the lightning bolt with inverted parentheses came on. And it was like, beep, 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 beep. And the car just shut down. It was something with the electronic throttle. So I just got my car back, and we're going to my niece's wedding, and John's truck didn't start. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's no way I'm taking my Jeep anywhere because I just don't trust it. Anybody know of a nice Jeep geek that's looking to buy a Jeep? Huh? But yes, I have my Jeep now. So if you want some of these fish, I can bring them to you in a beautiful blue bucket with a white bucket with a blue lid and an air stone, and you can pick out all the males. Alishan, because I can't tell the difference, which is bizarre for me because I didn't think it was that hard. But there you have it. But absolutely, you can have as many males as you want. After all, I have them because of you. Good day, my sweet, sweet bunny. That's Mark talking to Bunny. Susie, are you half packed? I am. I used to pack like that. But since I started riding motorcycle, I pack in a very different way. And no, I'm not half packed. I've got nothing. What I do have ready is my fish kit. So I've got some chemicals to make the water safe. I've got my air stones. I've got my pump, lines, buckets, Tupperware, whatever, critter keepers. That I have ready. But as far as me, and what I'm bringing, what you see is what you get. But I am going to bring my skates, just in case there's a skating rink somewhere around there, or a nice smooth surface. Master Aquatic said he's going to go. Hello, Aquaria Life. How are you doing? I heard you're doing something shady. Nice mug cue. Thank you, Melvin. This is Reptiles. And I added a whole lot more pictures on it just because it's a mug. That's not actually on our logo. And on the back, it's got the Facebook group and all its peoples. And I have another logo now that has all our channel names going all around it. So this is going to be fun. This is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with Reptiles. Reptiles, I say. 3G, what's up? What's up? Scotty says, sounds good. Sounds good. No, it sounds amazing. Ooh, 2 weeks. Come here. She's all rammy. This is my baby. Mwah. 2 weeks, 3 weeks till the clash. And I'm excited. I've got a lot of time slots covered. Always looking for volunteers that want to help out. The more the merrier. It'll be fun. So, ASMR. I did. I wanted to do that. I actually did, the Shell Dwellers. Multifasciata ASMR. And I never pulled the trigger on posting it because I thought it was pretty creepy. But I did it because I don't understand why somebody would like that. But I had the shells going and the sand and bubbles and in a very silent room, and I was talking like this. Mike says, oh, guess what? Falls on the floor kicking and screaming. You better stop kicking and screaming there, Mike. I went to the post office to mail out another mug. And as I drop in, because it's a very small cube box, right? The postmaster, the guy who works, the postal guy who works there, I don't know what their titles are. He comes out and says, excuse me, are these yours? And they were 2 boxes that I shipped last week. And there was no labels on them. So I'm like, thank you. So I've got them back home and I'm printing the labels. So apparently I got so excited, I packed up the box with little trinkets in it, put them in the mail. Thank goodness I live in a small town. So no, Mike, the post office has had them trying to figure out what do we do with these. They had them unopened everything, but it didn't say anything inside. So when I came in with another box and I dropped it into the thing, the guy on the other side saw it and it was the exact same box. He came out. Crystal, hello, dear. I haven't seen you in a little bit. How's the grandbaby? How's everybody doing? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, who's going to help me get back up? Mike's on the ground. I get down, but I get up again, yelling. Yeah, could you see Mike yelling? I can't. Danikin, what is going on? Mark, Skull, Bunny, Mike, 3G, and oh, you just said hi to everybody, George. Everybody. Are you going to get me tipsy? Patty wants to know. Yes. You tell Patty, yes. If you got a badge to get into hospitality, I'm going to be the pusher, the druggie, the, what do you call them? I only know them called pusher. I'm going to get everybody drunk. Not me. I'm sober. Everybody else. Thank you, Monica Lynn. Hey, Monica, how are you posting? I thought you were driving. You better not be texting and driving. Citizens arrest. Citizens arrest. Speaking of Monica Lynn. Oh, peduncle. Did I see the word peduncle? Oh, I love that word. Easy. Look at the peduncle. Will be yellow in younger males. Females will have a large gravid spot not seen in males. We're going to meet on the side road, Alishan. So speaking of Monica Lynn, everybody say hey to Monica Lynn because she inspired me inadvertently to clean my fish room, my bathroom, lots of rooms, because we were meeting this weekend. So of course I'm telling her, like, I'm not cleaning nothing for you, girl. This is Susie as is. But of course I cleaned my bathroom, cleaned up the fish room, topped off all the tanks, cleaned off glass, blah, blah, blah. And then she had to work, so she didn't come. But I was like, wow, my fish room is looking good. Thank you, Monica, for getting me motivated. But we were going to do a live stream together. How fun would that be? June, are you only Oscars? Do you have your mug? Because I was drinking out of one of your mugs yesterday, and I was like, I got like scared, especially after coming back from the post office with 2 mugs. I'm like, oh, I sure hope I sent this. It could just be an extra one that, has blurry or something. Who's RB8? RB3. Oh, I was calling him George. Okay. Okay. Paul's in the house. Whispering all through the live stream. Oh, yeah. That's not going to happen. Because I don't know if I could do that. You got a Mac attack. I hope all is well with you. Sky Dancer. Yes. All is well. I got my car back. I didn't have to pay for it. Thank you, John Bag of Donuts. He's working out a deal with the guy, you fix her car, I'll put in air conditioning in your house kind of thing. I don't know. I let them do their deals and I'm thrilled. But I am looking for a car that I can trust to go upstate. My brothers live upstate. I've got things going on all over the place that I want to attend, and I'm not trusting my Jeep anymore. He's doing good getting big on me. I know, that's the thing. They're born so tiny and then they keep growing. How far do you live from the convention? An hour and a half? No, an hour and a half. 2 hours, an hour and a half. 2 hours. I drive slow. I'm going to say an hour and a half. Other people might say 45 minutes, but come on. That's not me. I'm getting a badge for everything. All right, Master, then you're going to get a little tipsy. Come on over to the hospitality room. Bunny and I will make sure you get the drink you're looking for. And, of course, there's going to be snacks and food. So come on down. Don't leave me hanging, guys. Lefty's in the house. What's going on? Lefty's in the house. Sorry. I was going to yell, but I'm not yelling. I don't think I could whisper. No, when I was doing the ASMR, it was weird. It wasn't a whisper. It was like very, very soft talk. Like it was a weird thing and it creeped me out. So I'm like, I'm never going to post that. Never. So I got to make sure I've been working in the fish room, garage all day. It's looking a lot better. Good. Gas engineer's coming for service the boiler. Awesome. I bought pistachios for Sophie. Oh, don't tell her that. You're not here to give her to her. Mug by Q, that's me. That's me, Mug by Q. You can get your mugs at Mug by Q. And we can set up a deal if you want to sell mugs for your channel. We can set that up just like a Teesprings. Like you send me your logo, slap it on a mug. Anybody who orders it, I'll send you the proceeds. It'll be like Teesprings. That's not bad. 2 hours or 45 minutes. Yeah, like good coffee after my man's birthday dinner. Oh, who doesn't love a good cup of coffee? Bunny says, I can't wait to help. This is going to be fun. I think it's going to be good. I don't know how much of the show I'm going to see because this hospitality thing is serious business. I'm saying it's serious business. I'll bring my bike to the Clash. Oh, I will. Oh, if I ride my bike and it'd be up and over. Yeah, it's like northwest of Philadelphia and I'm on east of Philadelphia. I could ride my bike to the Clash, but then I could only fit so much stuff going home, which is good. That'll keep me in check. You ride your bike, you let me know, I'll ride my bike, and then we can go for a ride while we're there. Check out the Morgantown area, because there's nothing up there. So it's beautiful bike scenery. Uh-oh, Skull says, Bunny, I sent you an email. I don't think you would have been able to get otherwise, so you better turn up. Oh no! It didn't work, did it? Audio input changed. That's what it just said. So now, where's C here? Is this any better? Okay. That's good. Okay. It's not good, but if it's all I got, it's all I got. Let me see. Can I turn it up? Does this help turn it up? No, just lets it go bigger. Bigger! I love a good cup of coffee. Can't do nothing, but I have 2 cups of coffees in the morning. Hello, Peaceful Aqua. Is this a new channel I see that I don't know of? Did you change your name? Let me see. Who is Peaceful Aqua? That did not help me see your logo. Maybe I should wear my glasses and then I would see. See, but the glasses do a reflection thing. That's like no bueno also. And I wanted to, okay guys, I don't know how this works. I hear you fine. Perfect. So I could just keep it at this level. Wake everybody up in the house, right, John Bagga? He's not sleeping. He's upstairs watching a movie waiting for me. So I wanted to call in my own channel on my phone. I even got some ear things, which I can't stand putting things in my ear. But I did a couple of practice things where, because then I could go to every tank. Because I want to show you the tank. I want to show you the turtle egg that hopefully will be hatching. Wanted to go over show you Oscar's new tank mate. Check out this, I don't even know if this will work. Maybe the 180 will work. Oh, see, now that just turns black. That just turns black. That's just not, oh, oh. Okay. Well, that's weird. So my head is here. Let's see. I'm just gonna put everything up just in case. right before, I don't know how to talk. I'm going to have to talk to you this way. No, I can't do that. I just feel weird. Right before I went live, the software said there's an update out there. So I ran the update, not thinking anything. When it reboots and comes back on, and I use Ecamm. As soon as it came back on, there's all these different bells and whistles and things missing. I'm like, I should not have done that right before the show. Right before, like, I don't know how to add, you know how I put my little circle in and, yeah, don't know where that is. So I can push over to another camera, but I can't put my face here, so I'm looking sideways. Oh, what a profile. I could talk. Don't fancy people talk this way even though they're looking at you that way, right? I could be like a fancy person. Yeah, but I'm not a fancy person. Hello, John Oliver's in the house. Paul's in the house. Look at everybody I missed. Hey, fish nerds. Oh, you're a fish nerd. Who are you calling fish nerd? Wrote you back. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. I love coffee after a big meal. Yeah, I like coffee all the time. Usually right here on the bottom is a place for me to add things. But it's not. It's so funny. Include a switcher? Alright, well, does anybody out there use Ecamm? If you put it in the chat, otherwise I'm going to have to get a hold of John from KG Tropicals. I know he uses Ecamm. This is weird. Well, we're not going to look at the 180 because then I can't see you. Well, I guess all in reality I don't see you anyway, but I'd be like looking in a different direction. You're not allowed to delete your messages. Ooh. Ooh, what? My silver dollars are so shy, but I'm going to get another 2 as there, oh, only had 4 in there. Mine are very shy as well. Let me go back to that. Mine are very shy as well. Now it's not doing it. Now you don't get a camera. Camera time's over. There we go. Even though you can see them over here in this corner, they're very, very shy. It was when I put in the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey and the Starry Night Cichlid. What was the third one I added? Oh, the smaller Oscar. They started coming out from hiding. I think because they were curious, and ever since that happened, they've stayed out and about, which is pretty cool. I'll take, you gonna come over here, baby? Look at her. Oh, I wanted to say how sorry I am that I missed last week. I was so exhausted. I panicked. Summer was almost over, so last Saturday, I took my granddaughter to the beach in New Jersey. We go to Belmar usually. It's the closest one. It's not even like an hour away. It's like 40 minutes away. Silver Dollar, they do better and bigger, much bigger numbers and bigger tanks too. Oh, Aquamate. Josh is on Tennessee Fish Mafia soon. In a half hour. Woo, that's exciting. So last Saturday, I took my granddaughter, who is 7. She likes to swim. I like to swim. We like to go ride the waves, get flipped upside down, play in the sand, the whole deal. So we went to the, and then I asked my daughter if she would go too. Now my daughter's good for the one who sings, Sarah. She's good for about half hour on the beach, and she's like, okay, I'm done. But she's got a lot of jobs, and she's going to school, so she was going to do homework in an air-conditioned car. I think I need to have more deco in the tank. I know it helps mine, because they got lots of places to hide if they want. They don't have to go in the same corner, so anyway. And my granddaughter and I were at the beach for like 6 hours. We did like hardly anything. Well, we played in the water, we played in the waves. It was really strong. So it was exhausting fighting that current, the constant fighting the current. But it was fun. We had fun. She had a little boogie board. We wiped out. That's all we did is wipe out. We don't know how to use a boogie board, so we just wiped out. And we had a blast. And then I set my chair up at the edge of the water so she could still play. And then she made some friends there because she makes friends everywhere she goes. They started catching all these dead jelly. There's so many jellyfish. I was kind of getting skeeved out. And she's bringing them up. You know, they're all clear. They're all dead. Then they, look at this one. Look at this one. They brought it to me. And it was very much alive. I'm like, guys, go put that back in the water, away from you, and then come back up here. And they just thought that was hysterical. I spent many summers in Belmar. I love Belmar because it's like a straight shot from where I live on 195 all the way to the shore on 195. So anyway, Sunday comes around the next day. You know, I'm a little sore from like the sun, but I love the sun and the salt. There's something very healing about the ocean to me. It's just, and I'm a mountains person, but something very healing. And then around noon, I realized, okay, wait, I can't get out of bed. I got animals to take care of. I barely could get out of bed, barely could move, and not because I was sunburnt, although it was a little bit. I was exhausted. So John is pumping water into me, and I think I just way overdid it with the sun. And I could not have sat in front of the screen. I could not have talked. I probably would have dozed off. Oh my gosh. So I feel bad because it's really no excuse not to go live is because I was just, you know, too much sun. But I had too much sun, too much fun in the sun. I just couldn't function. Just couldn't function. You're skeeved out from the jellyfish? Oh yeah, I was skeeved out too. Oh, so skeeved out. I was skeeved out because I was swimming and there's a very distinct texture. You feel it. I don't remember the last couple times I went to the beach having any jellyfish there that I could see, so maybe it's cyclical. Oh, I love the ocean, Crystal, especially with children. It's just so much fun. If there's enough adults to help out, because I don't do very well with paying attention. Petsotics, what's happening? So giving attention, I mean, when I was younger, like in my 30s and 40s, I was spot on. I had 4 kids, and usually those 4 kids brought people. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have 1, and I'm like, oh my God, where is she? Where is she? And I jumping up and looking at her like, I can't. There's a reason why they call it childbearing years and you're younger, so you can do those things at that time. I think I believe that. I had a day like that last week. It drained you. It does, but it was such a good draining. It's almost like it drained me of all the negativity as well. So as I refreshed, and it took me an extra day to refresh because I'm getting older. I'm over 60 now. I felt amazing. This whole week has been awesome. I've been skating every day. Oh my gosh, my kitten. I don't know if you guys seen this Instagram post I did. I skate every day. I dedicate 15, 20 minutes to actually practicing skating because I need to learn how to stop if I'm going to take it outside. I go to the rink. I think I could be a rink rat real easy. I'm thinking about getting a job at the rink just so I could skate for free. Anyway. But I want to be able to go outside and skate for free, blah, 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 but I need to know how to stop. So I'm practicing every day. I'm doing this challenge, and I posted on this YouTube channel that I don't have any subscribers. I don't care. But today, was it today or was it yesterday? I'm coming around the corner, practicing my T-stops, practicing my toe stops, practicing my plows. Like, I'm getting very comfortable indoors stopping. But when I go out on pavement, it's not as comfortable, but I just keep practicing. The cat is sitting up on my dollhouse, waiting for me to come around. She jumps right in front of my skates. Now, I'm going at a pretty good clip and takes off. And then I'm thinking, okay, that was a freak accident. Almost, I come around the corner again. She's doing it again. This time, she hit the ground seconds before I could have squashed this little tiny kitten. Squashed. So I was able to get that on video and did a couple of slow motion replays because I just thought it was hysterical. Like, what is this kitten thinking? I say, what? Silver dollars are in the 150. What's with the Oscars? But I moved them as it wasn't working. Put a minute tank on their own. 100-gallon, and bread loads of eggs. Huh. I have in mind Oscar's, the Jack Dempsey, and she's just gorgeous. But I rescued from a fish store. They actually gave it to me because she was left for dead. Beat up, no fins. It looked really bad. Now she just looks amazing. And then my Starry Night cichlid, man. I just wish I had another couple of those. They are absolutely gorgeous, but maybe it's good he's the only Starry Night in that tank. But I can see him in the Jack Dempsey kind of like having their little pecking order. And they do look similar, so maybe it's that same thing as they kind of look similar. But that's in with my silver dollars and my 3 Bashirs. I got the 3 Polypterus, I got the ornate, the enchilada. Now I can't stop saying that now. The enchilada and the Senegal. Oh my God. I have a 4-year-old. I know how hard it can be. I know, right, Aquaballs? Like, are you kidding me? Ooh, that kitten is on a mission. You're not kidding. She was determined. And she keeps doing it. She kept doing it. I'm thinking, like, and I can't stop yet because this is what I'm doing. And I know she doesn't understand that. I'm coming around that corner. I mean, I just have a thin hallway. And then I got a little, like, maybe 8-foot by 8-foot part of my living room. Where's Chattanooga Egg? He's not in here? Yes, that I pushed everything out of the way and I used my own living room floor to skate on. And, yeah, my house, my floor, I do what I want. I do what I want. It's really good to be the one in the boss. But, well, now John Bag and I are both the bosses of each other, of the house, whatever. It's called compromise. Because otherwise, I would have a lot more fish tanks. I would. I used to love to skate. Don't think I could pull it off anymore, but it was fun. There's nowhere to skate here. The roads are dirt. Where are you at, Bunny? Bunny? So across the street I got a park, and they have a pavilion that's set up for like bands to play in. They have outside gigs and stuff. It's a pretty big park. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's probably 20 feet by 10 feet of, as long as I don't go off the edge, I can practice there. It's like awesome. Send Ginger. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. Look at Zenny's in the house. Scotty, I'm dealing with dinner at this time. I'm sorry. Aw. About times. Don't you give Zen a hard time. What did you make for me? She's not gonna feed you, Scotty, but you come to the hospitality room and I'll feed you. Just seasoned chicken, like it's hard to do. That sounds amazing. What kind of beer do you want to be served in Susie's hospitality room? Yes, that's a good question, Scott. Everybody, answer Scotty, because he's the man that can make it happen. He's the man that can make it happen. That's because cats are evil. What? We just don't see it because they're so stinking cute. You might be onto something. Did she have an agenda? Was she trying to trip me? Or did she think she was going to go for a ride? Now, remember my parrotlet? As I was practicing skating, she would jump on my back and ride all over. I miss that bird so much. That's why I done the silver dollars, because you had them with your Oscars. Okay. I think I need more deco. Yeah. I have plenty of places, and the purpose is if somebody, because they will chase each other, they will, these fish that I have in here, not just the silver dollars, these fish that I have in here will be like, hey, wait, I'm the prettiest in the tank, and whatever they're thinking, and go after somebody. But if they go behind a plant and then a plant's there, it's like, oh, plant, shiny thing, and they're off on something else. So it's a nice, they're not necessarily hiding, they just go around the corner and they come out the other end, and the other fish has forgotten what they were doing and on their way. I love it. I love it. Dragon's milk, Scotty. Bourbon, barrel aged bourbon, like Bellows bourbon. That's bottom of the shelf. That's bottom shelf bourbon, man. That's what I grew up on. And by grew up on, I mean when I was, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bellows bourbon. I used to put Bellows bourbon in my little sister's empty baby food jars. and then add water to the Bellows bourbon, as if my parents couldn't tell. Like, oh my gosh. That was back in the, was it the 60s? It was the 70s. It was the early 70s. So it was kind of like, I don't want to say vogue. It was kind of common to smoke cigarettes and drink. I mean, parents, not kids. Yuling Black and Tan, Anchor Porter. There you go. You got a couple names right there. Thank you, Alishan. Don't leave it to me. I'll be like Schlitz and Rolling Rock. Do they still make Schlitz and Rolling Rock? I'm going to get another to put in the deco and give it a try. Yep. So don't make the same mistake I did. And I know, like, it's you're probably going to do it anyway, but the right way. I'm just going to tell you that as I was getting silver dollars from other places, it is imperative, and I learned this with my clown loaches, that I quarantine them in another tank. And I know it's really hard to do because it depends on what you get. They could be pretty good sized fish. But it seems like, oh, it's such a big tank, they'll be all right. And you don't want a disaster happening in a large tank like that. You probably already know this. I'm just spewing out my experience because the clown loaches were so hard to catch. And I was catching them in a bucket and not a net, that when I got two more, I just threw them in. And boy, oh boy, was that a mistake. I should not have done it. They were covered in ick within a day, 2 days. All you're getting is Pabst, and you're going to like it. Ooh, Rolling Rock is, yeah, so was Schlitz. Schlitz gave you the Schlitz. Skipper, is Skipper in the house? Skipper, you had a great stream today. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Skipper. If you didn't see his stream, go back and watch it after, or have 2 tabs up. Yeah, Rolling Rock was pretty nasty. Schlitz was bad. And as I turned into an older teenager, I kept my beer warm. Because when my friends would come over and want a beer, I'd be like, sure, you want some beer? It's warm. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it worked for me. Susie, not just the parents in the 70s. I started smoking and drinking at 15 and 74. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I think I was 15 and 74. Mark Sterling. And I would take my mom's True Blue cigarettes, which for some reason, they must have been light. They had little holes pricked into the filters. We would take Scotch tape and wrap it around those holes. And oh my gosh. Smoke and drank and don't come home at all. Only women bleed. Does anyone know, is it normal for female Molly to eat their babies? My female Mollies will eat anything that they can fit in their mouth. Anything. First of all, they got that what do you call it, the underbite. They love to scrape things off the wall, which is great. Rocks, wall, but babies, baby guppies, they anything that's smaller than them, anything that they can fit. My Mollies were not safe with anything that was smaller than them. Nothing smaller than them were safe with my Mollies, I should say. What about malt duck? Remember that? No, but if we couldn't get beer, we would get Strawberry Boone's Farm, 99 cents a bottle. Strawberry Boone's Farm. I don't even know if that actually had alcohol, but we got trashed on it. It was so bad. I was such a bad teenager. Bad teenager, man. Yeah. I somehow wonder, I drank that, somehow wonder how I made it through. And I just truly believe God has a purpose for me, because there's no reason I should be sitting here today. And I tell you, I'm very proud and loving life sitting here as a sober woman of 28 years. I mean, like, for someone like me, who's like, I would smoke weed like it was a pack of cigarettes, and I drank like parents drank, and it was horrible. It's a horrible way to grow up. I missed my whole childhood. I don't remember any of the 80s. I do remember, I don't think I was locked up, but I had fingerprints taken one time. And another time, I remember they took my vehicle away from me. I was a pedestrian for 3 years. I forget, not sure what happened in that. It was just bad. And now I do things, I remember what I did the next day. How great is that? Alishan Andreas is on the train almost. Oh, and I missed him. I'm gonna have to catch his talk on somebody's. I missed him. I'm so upset with this so stupid Jeep. Oh, I put Molly Fry in my shrimp tank. And I had to take them out before they were even an inch long. Yes. Oh, absolutely. My mollies will eat anything, and I don't blame them. They're just, I didn't realize how big my mollies were going to get, because when I got them, I thought they'd be like the Variatus or the Platy, a little bit bigger than a guppy. My mollies got huge. Huge. So I think they got this ravenous appetite. And you know where my mollies do good? In my brackish water tank with my mud skipper. The mud skipper is about that big, and the mollies are about this big now. They're perfect. They can avoid the mud skipper, and if they're having babies, I don't know who's eating them, because there's no babies in there. But my grown-up mollies are doing very good. He'll be at the Clash, but he's not speaking. Is that correct? How was it? I can't believe that I missed it. I think that's like the third Thursday night I missed because of vehicle problems. And that's what I'm talking about. Especially going an hour away at night, I need to know that I'm going to go away and come back. And I can take my Jeep. I mean, I can take my bike. That was fun. I've done that last year and the year before that. But that means I'm not buying anything. That's my favorite place to buy, is at the Bucks County Aquarium Society, man. You got the best fish. You know the breeders. I've always fancied getting mud skippers, right? The only kind I know is there's two kinds. The smaller Indonesian ones and the larger Africans. My African mud skipper, I tried putting throughout the last several years. I think I've had him several years. Alishan was with me when I got my mud skipper. I've tried putting other mud skippers in there to no avail. Very territorial, but he's only in a 45-gallon tank. So I think I would need a brackish tank that's like super big, like I could make it its own world if I was going to have a colony. Or maybe, did you hear that? Cracked glass. Did anybody hear that? Oh dear Lord, I'm listening for water. You know that sound? That sound, that... Is a kitty cat down here? Hey, little pumpkin spice, are you here? Oh, but the I think it's the Indonesian mud skippers. They might be more of a community one, and they stay much smaller. This mud skipper, man, he's gorgeous. Gorgeous, but he's big, and he's... Did you get him a room, Scotty? My mollies live for 6 months and then die. As do my swords and platies. What? I don't know why I struggle with the easy. It's not easy. It's not. I don't believe those live bearers are easy. I do not. The only ones of mine that are easier are my brackish water. So I think my water, it comes out of the tap at 6.8, is way too soft for live bearers. I can't keep a guppy alive. Now, these Cares fish, why they... I'm going to put a white marker right across there what their name is. They do fine, but they're in almost like a dark water tank, which is odd because there should be the pH should be a little higher than that. But I find this adding a little bit of salt. So if you have it not in a community tank, the live bearers with a little bit of salt in it, it's like weird. It's weird, I say. The graceful Indonesian ones that I got are some of the smaller ones, and they're less aggressive, right? And I think they're community ones, right? Like you can have a couple of them in there. I think so. I heard it. Yeah, could have been a fish hitting a heater. Oh, it was a heater hitting, but I don't see any waves. Usually when I see that, there's one Oscar, there's another Oscar, there's my Triton. Do you see how big Triton the Trimac is getting? Let's see if he comes over here. He's so busy watching the other fish. There we go. Look how big he is getting. Is he not gorgeous? I called him over and he don't like, he gets angry with flake food. Watch. He gets angry because it's not big enough for him. It's not crunchy enough. He just eats it and then watch. He's going to spit water out at me soon. I know. I just want to show them what you do. I'm sorry. I don't have the bigger bites. I don't have the bigger bites. Molly could go full salt. Exactly. I think that's their happy place. Their happy place. You're waiting from cat shenanigans are afoot. Maybe. I think it was a heater sound now that you mention it. He was just working on a train ride back. I have my mollies and platters and fresh, but I do use salt. Yep. Look how big. I just love this fish. I really want to show him off. I want to show him in a contest, but I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose him. I would be so devastated. Can't even think of it. Can't even think of it. Isn't that weird? It's a fish. It's a fish. So now this is too bright for me. Hold on. I'm gonna turn you blue. I'm gonna turn you blue, babe. Better? Better. My guppies do fine in soft water. It's hard water normally, but I have a softener. I saw it, Skipper. I will reply soon. What? I love Triton. He's handsome fish. He is a handsome fish. And I think he deserves a girlfriend. I think if I got a girlfriend, I wonder if I could put maybe a 55-gallon here. I don't know if a female Trimac would be all right in a 29-gallon, but if they could see each other this way, or maybe I could have, who was it that made those beautiful tank dividers out of plexi? Who made them? I got one a long time ago. Somebody makes them. That's what I need. And they're held on with like suction cups. I would love to mate him. But then again, what would I do with baby Trimaculatus? What would I do with all those fry? What do you think they'd sell? There's so many people that say, I don't want a tank that has one fish in it. Bring your own water. I thought about that. So now it's making it even more difficult. Maybe if I don't have the hospitality room. Because I got to make sure I got the pulled pork and the condoms. The condom. Condiments. Oh, fuck. Never mind. There's other things that I got to bring for the hospitality room. I just couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly. Oh my God, I couldn't get guppies to live until I started using crushed coral. Okay, things like that. The salt, the crushed coral. I gave up. I had these beautiful koi guppies. Beautiful koi guppies. Ooh, and the kitten. And it didn't make them. No, none of them. And then there was one fry. And he's gone. So I don't do well with it either. Beer and condoms. I know, Bunny. I didn't mean that. What sort of weekend is this? It's like the only kind of weekend you can have in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Let me just say we might be hearing some banjo playing off in the distance. Come here, baby. I know. What are you doing? This is our precious pumpkin spice. Mwah. Look at her. She's so good. God, I love her. Bob Manila, I'm going to visit the hospitality room. Condiments. Ketchup, mustard, relish. I think I'm going to make a crock pot of chili. Because who can have hot dogs and not have chili, right? You got to have chili with hot dogs. And so I don't eat bread. So if I'm having a hot dog, it's got to be a good hot dog. And it's got to be a lot more meat that goes with it, you know. Same thing with the pulled pork. I don't eat bread or flour, so it's going to be an au jus sauce. So there will be buns there and things for people to make sandwiches, but I just like the pulled pork in its own juice. Oh, verily, verily. Did you see my kitty, Holly? Did you see my kitty? I love her. 10 minutes till the Tennessee Fish Mafia. 10 minutes. Minty comments. Oh, so you guys want to see my deep bed 75 gallon, how much the garden has grown? That's not it. That's not it, but we're going to see. Okay. I know I went way too fast. Way too fast. How's that? Is that crooked? It is crooked. How's that? Okay, so this, my 75 gallon, which I love the way it's filling in. I just did, I call it mow the lawn. I cut all the Vallisneria that have popped up in the front because I didn't plant any in the front. Those are runners that have popped up and I didn't feel like pulling them out and putting them somewhere else yet. So I gave them a haircut. So I made them all like 4 or 5 inches, which all that did is give more runners. And in the back is this beautiful bulbitis. Oh my gosh, I love this bulbitis. Let's see. There's bulbitis back here. This Anubis that's like 12 inches big. Oh, I love putting my hands in fish tanks. What's wrong with me? Love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. Now the only fish that's in here are my lemon tetras. I think there's one female betta in there somewhere. And my Hoplo catfish that I got at the Clash. Was it last year? I think it was last year that I got those Hoplo catfish. My king pleco. This is too bad I didn't get those. Oh, speaking of lemon tetras, my local fish store that's not so local that I love to go to is having a sale this weekend. I don't know if it's over, but again, I missed it because I didn't have a car. Whip it because Susie's condoms. You wouldn't get many babies to survive, but the adults would be fine together. Scotty, you better knock it off. You better knock it off there, Scotty. So, why does this look like it's empty? Oh, that is not an empty tank. That is Triton's tank. Did you guys see the rest of the fish room? I went so fast. I'm sorry. Only because it's almost time for the stream. We'll go this way. And it's very messy. Very, very messy, but we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. So we come over here. Now that's the turtle pond, the indoor turtle pond, and on top of it is my fire skink. But all my turtles are outside, so the only thing in there are White Cloud Mountain minnows. Over here I have some terrariums. Let me see if I can bring it up a little higher. My half moon, right there is my, right there is my half moon aquarium. And this terrarium right here has my turtle egg in it, and it has a whole lot of dubia roaches. So whatever critter I had in there before, I'm trying to think of what was, they had bearded dragon in there before. Now it's in a larger enclosure. That's like the same as a 40-gallon breeder. There's some dubia roaches in there that are like of mating size. So that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And then over here, this tank right here is my baby turtles. And I got a killifish on top. Right there's my killifish. This is a baby crested gecko from Pixie and Dixie. This one right here, my tree frogs. We keep going. This one is my Australian tree frog. I can't wait to show everybody close up. And then down here is my Oscar with the that parrotfish that was in the 180. Remember I moved them over? And then I got some nano tanks here and my tomato frog. And then we come back around here. That's my 180. And I'm going to take you off of the thing. Hold on. Oh, please. I want to show you this pleco that I absolutely love. Can you see him? That's a snail walking. There's nothing on his face. It's a snail. Isn't he gorgeous? And this guy, he basically lives with him. There's lots of little snails, but they don't survive. But I just love this blue phantom. Love the blue phantom. CPD's here. There's my tomato frog. Right there. Yeah. So that is, and that's a sink that John Bag of Donuts just got some copper or something to, I forget, I don't know what he got. He got some stuff to set up hot and cold water. So the hot and cold water is, it's the furthest side of the house. I'm in the basement, it's on the basement on the other side. And he's gonna go up through the ceilings, bring the pipes over and down, so I will have hot and cold water. That drain goes right into the sump pump. And it seems to be working very well. So, he's so cool. Which one, Sky? Which one? The killifish are beautiful. Yep. Harvey does. I know. I heard him advertise lemon tetras, and that's why I was so upset that I missed it, because I think I have 6 or 7, and these are the ones I got from Harvey a couple months ago. When I first set up the tank, that's the only fish that were in here. And the yellow is so spectacular on those fish. I wanted to go see if the lemon tetras he has now are the same, from the same parents. And it's a local person who just brings in their fish. Those lemon tetras, because I've got lemon tetras from like some of the big stores, and they're bad. I won't even put, after quarantine, they don't even go in there. They just go with other tetras and stuff because they don't look anything like that. Anything like that. Oh, it will be so nice, Freaky. I cannot wait. Running water, like, because right now I am utilizing that pond, which is working out well. I got a little pump in there with a garden hose. So all the water goes in there, and I condition that. And now there's fish in there and stuff, and snails and whatnot. But that's what I use the water to top everything off. So nobody gets topped off with fresh water. It's pond water. Not outside pond, but you know what I mean. But until something changes, or I need something on the end of it that will mist, so I can mist all my terrariums down with, because this gets a little old a couple times a day, like. But yeah, oh, I wanted to show you that, and I didn't know how I could do that, but I realize now that this room is so small. If I took my time and just moved the camera onto one, I could probably zoom in to one at a time and to go over each one. But I am so hoping that my turtle egg, and it's my Central American box turtles, had an egg. And I'm using that terrarium as an incubator. It's at 82 degrees. I'm misting it down, but not misting the egg. It's fertile. It's fertilized. I just hope everything goes well, because I would love a baby Central American wood turtle. Oh my God, especially one from my guys. Like, I would love it. I would love it. Okay, some serious questions. I need 4 or 5 of you to come over and help me move my 210 from one side of the room to the other. I'm in. How far? 680 miles, I think, to your house. I'm in. I can't lift it. Oh my gosh. We are going. Okay, Scotty's a wise guy. Susie's condom room. Hashtag let's head over to the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for coming out. Sorry about last week. I can't even believe it's already 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody. And let's see if I can do this intro.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.